I just finished reviewing thousands of aircraft insurance rates using real data to get an inside look at what's happening in the market. And what I found is incredibly interesting. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. And if you don't own or plan on buying a plane, you won't care either way. Using actual anonymous customer data gives us an unemotional look at what's really happening. So let's get into it. We insure over 8,000 airplanes, and we took anonymous customer data from September 1st to December 11th of 2023. And this data is an indicator as to what's happening across the entire aircraft insurance market, with the exception of Avemco, which is the only direct writing aviation insurance company. The first number that I'm going to reveal is the trend for the entire market. This includes all aircraft, all 50 states, and all the 25 aviation insurance companies that we work with. Back in July, we posted an aircraft insurance rates update video with data from April through June of 2023, and we found in July that we were seeing a year-over-year increase in aircraft insurance rates of 22%. This was the very first tiny data indication that the market was starting to soften, because in the quarter prior to that video, rates had increased 24% year over year. In July, I predicted that rates would continue to soften throughout the rest of 2023, and for once I was right. According to the data I just reviewed from September 1st to December 11th, aircraft insurance rates have decreased even further to 19.35% as a year-over-year increase from last year. So 24% year-over-year increases in Q1 of 2023, 22% increases after Q2, and after Q3, we're now down to 19.35% year-over-year increases. This data indicates a slow but continued softening of the market. And if you own an airplane, you're still seeing a rate increase on average right now of 19% year over year, but that's way different than 30 to 50% year over year increases that we've seen in the past 5 years. But just wait till we break this down a little bit more later on in this video. Now, I know that until we start seeing rate decreases every year, like the 2010s, most of you won't consider this good news. And I agree with you. But if you look at this long term, we are now seeing consistent softening of a very hard aviation insurance market. The aviation insurance market, like all markets, is cyclical. That means for 5 or 10 years it goes up, and for 5 or 10 years it comes down. And I am predicting again that based on this data, the market will continue to level off even further next year, and these yearly increases will continue to go down. Here's a couple factors that I think are playing into these rates. Keeping rates up are the increased cost to repair aircraft. The average age of aircraft is increasing every year, which makes them harder to repair, harder to find parts for, and more expensive to repair. There is also a general aircraft parts shortage across the US. Inflation is affecting everything, including repairing airplanes, and I think that's also contributing to the insurance cost increases. Here are some of the factors that are helping to reduce aircraft insurance rates. More competition. Several new insurance companies have recently entered the market and started insuring airplanes like Mach 2 and Beacon. More companies, more competition, rates decrease. So let's break down some of this data by aircraft type. Fixed tricycle gear aircraft have the lowest year-over-year insurance increases, sitting at around 17%. Tailwheel and retractable gear insurance rates are both around the same at about 19% year-over-year increases. Seaplane insurance rates are up 47% year-over-year, and all aircraft based in the state of Alaska are actually down 9% year-over-year, which is the largest drop in Alaska insurance rates that I've seen in the last 5 years. Cirrus aircraft insurance rates are down 5% year over year. Vans RV aircraft insurance rates are up 4.7%. Mooney rates are up 28% year over year. All aircraft manufactured by Cessna, anything from a 182 to a 310, are up 27% year over year, and all Piper aircraft are only up 15% year over year. It's a bit of a mixed bag when breaking down insurance rate increases by make and model. And again, great news for Alaska, and single engine fixed tricycle gear aircraft are seeing consistently lower increases than both tailwheel and retractable gear aircraft insurance rates. I'm excited to revisit this data again in March or April of 2024 to see how this all continues to play out. I want to thank everyone for staying until the end of this video. I know it was a lot of information, so let's end it here. Thank you for watching, and thank you for trusting BWI. Fly safe.